You're about to watch Confessions of a Security Guard. You know, I've been doing security for about 11 years now. 11 years. And let me tell you one thing I've learned. It's a very, it's one of those jobs that you expect a thank you. You never get a thank you. You could come in sick. You could come in a bone broke, foot broke, ankle broke. You could still never get a thank you. Even from your supervisor, not your supervisor, but it's the one that's over him. You know, back in New York, they call them account managers, right? Because you had your supervisor, you had the account manager who managed the account. Like, even that person, like, everything will go good, but the moment you call out, that's it. That's it. Nobody cares about you after that. Nobody cares after that. I did a little doorman job too. I'll just give his head nod. People wouldn't even say anything. They would not say one single word. That's why I was glad when Kevin James made that movie. You know, Paul Blart Mall Security or something like that, whatever. I was glad when he made that video. Cause it shows how we as security we can be strong. We're the strong force. When everything else is going crazy and people want to come in and rob the place, guess what Paul Blart did? He did what he knew to do as a security officer. And that's how we are. And he knew he didn't get a thank you for it. He knew he wasn't going to get a pat on the back. It's crazy. But that's just how it is, though. And sometimes, you just sit day in and day out, day in and day out, just wondering when your big moment is going to be. A lot of times, you don't get that moment. A lot of times, you don't get that happy moment. A lot of times, you don't get the moment where you think that you're gonna have a breakthrough. A lot of times, you just sit there. And if you do it overnight, oh, it's the worst. It's the worst because you don't know when someone's gonna pop up. Because they have these fields inspectors come by to see how you doing, to see if you awake, if you do anything. All they're really gonna do, all they're really doing is making sure that you awake. They don't care about anything else. There be times I'll be falling asleep. I have crackers all over me just because I've been eating crackers. I have crackers all over me. And I wake up, just thinking to myself, man, how did I get there? How did I get to this place? Doing paperwork, doing daily logs, stuff like that. And then even that moment that you do something good, that you think that you do something good, and then you're expecting the supervisor, you're expecting people to say, oh my gosh, wow, you have done an amazing job. You know what they say? They just look at it, that's good, and they walk away. Even that one year I transferred over to the police field, still no one said thank you at that moment. I used to sit at the front desk, just watch people walk in and out, in and out, in and out. They never said, hey, thank you for keeping this place safe. No. Mm-mm. Well, none of that. They just look at me, keep walking. And when the pandemic hit, guess who had to work? Security. Never had a day off. Never, ever had a day off. We had days on, not days off.